I didn't scan that QR code because I may look at yours and you could help with their picture. And welcome, folks, to Regional Championship Basketball, where your Lady Trojans are playing the ladies from Garber tonight here at Okarche in the Regional Championship game to advance to area. Winner gets a bye, and I'm right this time. Winner gets a bye for next Thursday, doesn't have to play till Friday.
And then the winner of that game, so the if you advanced in the losers bracket or in the winners bracket, you only play one game in area. Is that correct?
Well, no, you'll still have to play another game, but
okay.
Yeah, you still have to play two.
Okay.
But you don't have to. If you lose tonight, you have to play Thursday and win 3 in a row,
yep,
which is how we did it last year to advance to state. If you win tonight, you're guaranteed. And then you go get a bye. You play Thursday, Friday. You win Friday, advance into area finals. You're guaranteed a trip to the state tournament. Both the
moral to the story: win tonight.
Yeah, win tonight because it's a lot easier. Or you have to win 3 in a row. Anyway, folks, thanks for joining us. You're watching OBA Trojan Athletics and Lady Trojans Basketball on OBATrojans.tv and at the Squirtle app, brought to you by United Reynolds. United Reynolds Enid, making playoff basketball happen for the Lady Trojans. We'll try to shout out names instead of just numbers tonight for the ladies from Garber, being told got contacted by their coach. They were having trouble with their live stream, and since they're a Squirtle school also, they can easily piggyback on our stream. And so we'll try to give some name recognition instead of just a number, knowing that. Again, you're watching Lady Trojans Basketball on OBATrojans.tv with Coach Cheatham here, bringing it to you with Coach Hof and all things IT. Miss Pendleton on the camera, bringing it to you from Okarche, getting ready to get the national anthem. And a salute to America. If you're listening tonight and you're a veteran, we thank you for your service. Area 1, Class A Regional Championship here versus OBA and Garber. Going to get the starting lineup for the Lady Trojans first. We're going to be wearing all black. Don't see any changes here tonight.
No, sir. Not all year, and now's not the time. Not the time to make a change.
Here at Okarche with their awesome facility, we're going to get a little bit of the light show. You got number 3, Lillian Walden. Number 11, Cammie Jenkins. Number 15, B.B. Colby. Number 20, Conley Kayot. And number 33, Carson Jenkins. And there's your starting lineup. Hasn't changed a lick all year long. We'll get the starting lineup here now for the Lady Wolverines from Garber. Coach, I'll give that to you.
Yes, sir. We have number 15, Kaylee Island. Number 22, Leah Washington. Number 25, Olivia Schmidt. Looks like we have number 11, Chloe Wilkerson. And number 23, Kaylin Bond.
And I'll tell you what, listening to the heights on the starting lineups, they definitely have the height advantage on us.
Absolutely.
I heard 3 at 6 foot, so right at it. So.
And that, the fourth tallest one doesn't appear much shorter than 6
So definitely
foot.
have the height advantage, and in talking to the coaches coming into the game, getting a little scouting report, concerned a little bit about their ability to purposely mismatch us, and post up a smaller player.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Hey, you're here in the regional finals. Everybody's good.
You bet.
And so here's the Lady Wolverines from Garber versus your Lady Trojans, and here we go. There's the tip. We'll see what the Lady Trojans and the Lady Wolverines come out in, and you're watching Lady Trojans basketball on OBATrojans.tv and at the Squirtle app, brought to you by United Reynolds. United Reynolds Enid making playoff basketball happen on the live stream for the Lady Trojans. There's a good spin move by number 22 out the gate. Your Lady Trojans are in a man-to-man as normal. Garber is going to do a zone pressure and gets a tip there, but it's going to stay with the Lady Trojans. So we're going to see some zone pressure, it looks like early, at least off the make for Garber. Now they're going to be in a 2-3 zone. And we've seen a lot of that this year. Saw a lot yesterday. There's an extended. They're going to extend it out, put some pressure on the basketball. Got a good packed house here tonight as Conley Kayot takes the deep 3. That's at least a step behind the arc, letting her shoot that. She says, I take it. That's a bucket good. Makes it 3-2, your Lady Trojans.
I think she was actually looking for Carson to cut through the lane and hit her on that post, but she just decided to take the shot.
The student section for OBA, and there's a steal. We'll lose it. Student section for OBA is fired up. We got a packed house here tonight on both sides, but in watching the stands, the standing for the starting lineups, I would say we definitely have more fans have traveled. And Conley gets a rebound. She's going to push it up the court. Now sets it back up out front with Walden. Walden drives, kicks over to BB for the 16-foot jumper. Bucket good. Makes it 5-2, your Lady Trojan. We definitely hadn't started cold tonight.
No, we didn't.
We've made the first 2.
And let's not have a repeat of last night, Coach. We didn't come out playing hardly at all for the
There's
first
a jumper,
quarters.
miss, rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go with OBA. Again, heck of a crowd here tonight for your Lady Trojans. Garber traveled pretty well also and should have been here in the regional championship game. Both teams advancing to area either way. Obviously, you want to be on the winner's bracket side as we talked about in the pre-show. Thanks for watching and listening to Lady Trojans basketball in the regional championship game as nice drive by Walden, dishes to Carson. Carson gets fouled by...
Looks like number 22, Leah Washington.
That's going to be her first, team first. And Carson to go to the line to shoot 2, up 5-2 here, 5:45 to go in the first. Coach Hovind, all things IT and computer with Coach Cheatham, bringing it to you from Okarche as Carson hits the first, makes it 6-2 with Miss Pendleton on the camera. Want to make sure and give a shout out. Miss Pendleton was early tonight.
She even mentioned that. She said that's the first time she's been 5 minutes
Call the
early.
Paper. Call the paper. Makes a second. Makes it 7-2. Little inside joke there, folks, if you don't know Miss Pendleton. But she's always rolling in right at the last second to run the camera. There's man-to-man steal tipped away by Colby. Cammie ends up with it. Conley Chaot's going to push it up the court. Garber staying in a 2-3 zone. Extending out, putting pressure on the ball. Chaot turns down to 3. Now, throw it away. Got to handle the ball better. Unforced turnovers. That's an unforced turnover. Can't have it. (7-2). OBA up 5 here in the first at the 5-minute mark. 5 minutes to go here in the first period. Deep 3, number 22, off the back rim. Good block out. Walden almost stepped on the line.
It was very close from here.
Conley, coast to coast. Good look. Ball bounced around. I thought that sucker was going to bounce out. Carson, bucket good from right underneath. Makes it 9-2. Jumped out early here, have the Lady Trojans. 4:35 to go here in the first.
If we get
Trojans
one more,
7.
Coach, I would be expecting a timeout from Garber's end.
There's a rebound, BB, off the miss.
Is that going to be on number 22, Washington?
No, 15.
No, 15. Oh, I looked down.
15 on the push off the screen.
That's going to be Kaylee Island. I hope I'm saying that name right.
There's going to be the timeout.
There's the timeout I was expecting.
30-second timeout by Garber at the 4:18 mark of the first. Lady Trojans up 9-2. 30-second timeout. You're watching Lady Trojans basketball on OBATrojans.tv and at the Squirtle app. Brought to you by United Rentals. United Rentals Enid, making playoff live stream happen. We appreciate that sponsorship. Also, I want to thank Jansen GMC. Jansen GMC for making live stream happen all year long for OBA Athletics. Coach Hovind and Coach Cheatham bringing it to you here from Okarche. Be sure to check us out on social media, all things social media, at OBA Athletics, Twitter and Instagram. Oklahoma Bible Academy on Facebook, and then OklahomaBible.com. OBA fans, make sure you got that app downloaded. OBA app, all things OBA you need to know at the app. It's going to be the inbound here, 4:18. Under our goal. There's the inbound. Conley takes the quick 3. That's going to be off. Rebound. Garber. They fight between two. And
that was an odd series of events.
BB ends up with it, takes it to the rim, and I didn't think she got fouled. I thought
it was knocked out.
I thought the girl knocked the ball out. Ball goes out of bounds. Official says it goes to Garber. So it looks like OBA is going to softly do a full court man-to-man pressure. So Lady Trojans in their traditional man-to-man. There's the lob inside. 2:22 working hard, miss, rebound, got blocked out. Conley ends up with the rebound.
Carson did a great job just going straight up.
Nice take to the rim. And then it's going to be a foul on Carson Jenkins. Team first, her first, at the 3:41 mark of the first.
Yeah, and that's a situation where Carson just wound up in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
It got a little out of control, and then she wound up with the foul.
Again, you're watching Lady Trojans basketball on OBATrojans.tv. Pass it inside. Shot, miss, rebound, and going to be a foul for over the back on, I think, Cammie. Cammie doing a good job of blocking out.
So is that going to be on number 11? I didn't see them.
Number 11,
yes.
her first. team third.
Number 11, that's Chloe Wilkerson.
So still 9-2 here. Your Lady Trojans up 7. And again, a full court, kind of a 2-2-1 zone pressure by Garber. Lady Trojans break it, and then we throw it away. So even with a 7-point lead, playing pretty good here, we've had 2 unforced turnovers.
Yeah.
But the first one didn't cost any points here, so let's see if they get a bucket off of this one. Garber's been working really hard of feeding it, working to get it inside, feeding the post.
I missed the substitution earlier. Number 10, Mandy Bell, checked in, and now I believe it's number 23, Bond, is at the, yes, Bond is checking in, and that's going to be back in for Mandy Bell.
So that's going to be on Carson Jenkins, number 11, her first, team second for OBA. So 3 team fouls for Garber, 2 for OBA. And again, they're trying to force it inside, and BB steals it, knocks it away, brings it down over to Walden. Walden to Cammie. We're going to set it up. Again, Garber staying in a 2-3 zone. Conley drives the baseline. Has to go all the way back out front. Now we reverse it around. Nice ball movement. BB in the corner for a 3. Bucket good. Great ball movement by the Lady Trojan. Makes it 12-2. Lady Trojans up 10, 2:22 to go here in the first. And
be on Cammie.
That's her second, so that's going to cause her to come out for the rest of the first. And giving great effort on pressure defense right there, but got the call for the hold. Obviously, that was as 25 takes it to the rim, misses, rebound Carson. Long pass up the court, good defense by number 22, knocking it away.
That's going to be Washington on that knockaway.
Good defense right there, and 20 checks in for 25 for Garber.
Okay, that's Nevaeh Fincher.
As Young just checked in a while ago, as we mentioned, on Cammie getting her second for the Lady Trojans.
Oh, Ashlyn Young's wide open on that backside block.
Couldn't see her. BB air ball from the top of the key. Air ball from the top of the key. And Young now is going to provide the pressure on the. I think that was part of the game plan. They like number 11 running point, handling the ball, and they move it. Oh, block by Walden. Then she can't get it back in bounds. Nice hands. She's got quick hands, had a lot of blocks.
Yes.
She's got to lead the team in blocks this year,
and
just by calling the game.
Even with that being out on her, yeah, that was a layup saving play.
140 to go here in the first, folks. 12-2. Your Lady Trojans are up 10. Watching Lady Trojans basketball on OBAtrojans.tv.
Garber's getting a lot of looks down low. We're just making great defensive efforts.
And they've missed a couple of good shots.
Yeah.
And we've got we're blocking out well. There's a baseline runner, miss. Rebound Conley. She's going to push it up. Has 1-on-2. Decides to step back, and good decision. Inside to Carson. Carson, little turn.
Whoa, he's going to get BB Colby for the foul. He must have got her for the, he signaled incorrectly. Foul on Garber. The only thing I could figure out is that he called her for a hook or something, but that was an over the back.
He got excited, pointed the wrong direction.
I don't know what number that was on.
Team 4 for Garber, OBA with 3, so next foul on Garber. OBA will be shooting, and here in the under the minute. 53 seconds to go here in the first. So the foul isn't going to come into play here. Conley from the corner, bucket good. She's hot. We're all hot. Matter of fact, I think we've missed 2 shots. 15-2. Your Lady Trojans up big here. 34 seconds.
Cammie Jenkins and Zosha Konchalska at the scorers table.
22. taking it to the rim, miss. Ball gets knocked out by OBA. It's going to be Garber's ball on the inbound. Cammie checks back in. I'm a little shocked on that with 24 seconds, Coach, and so does Zosha Konchowska. Really surprised on the Cammie check back in with 2 fouls.
With the foul situation. And that came close to maybe another one, but.
Bucket good. Nice drive right there by Garber. Makes it 4. 15-4. And stepped on the line. Got a little too excited there.
That was a situation where we just needed to remain patient and look for a good shot in the last 7 seconds.
Shot, miss, rebound, BB Colby, and that's going to be the end of the first. And no doubt about it, the Lady Trojans dominated the first, but there's a lot of basketball to play. They're up 15-4, so up 11 at the end of the first.
Lesson learned from last night, Coach. No lead is safe.
We were down 11 at one point last night.
Just before the start of the fourth quarter. We were down 11. We scored a quick 2. The third quarter came to an end, and so the rest was history. But
and you are correct.
No lead is safe.
So getting a shout out from, if you've been listening tonight to us, be sure to text us, DM us, email me, let us know, me or Coach Hofen, let us know you're watching or listening tonight. We sure like to hear about it. You're listening from let's see where we can find out who's listening from afar. I bet BB Colby's grandparents out of Arizona are listening. I got the pleasure of meeting them over Christmas break, I believe it was, or right after we come back. They come out to watch some ball games, and good to meet the Colonel and his wife and sunny Arizona. I bet it was a lot warmer there today than it was here. Quick inside to number 15. She does a spin move, miss. We're going to push it up the court. BB Colby to the rack. Foul. Bucket good. An OBA crowd goes wild. 17-14. 7:44 to go here in the second. That's going to be team 1 for Garber in the second. Makes it, completes the three-point play, makes it 18-4, stretches the lead to 14. On the court right now for the Lady Trojans, Konchowska, Jenkins, Kayot, and Colby. That's going to be Konchowska on the reach. Team 1, her first.
Lillian in to check in. She is coming in for Zosha.
We've had some more people filter in here.
Yes, they are sitting on the back row. In fact, somebody had to pull up a chair near us. The side you're able to see has a few seats, but OBA side, there's not much available.
No, it's pretty packed.
And we are filling up with a few Pond Creek people as well.
And ball out's going to go to OBA. Their boys are up next, sitting on the same side, so they've already filtered in early. Make sure they get a good seat and catch the boys' championship game after this. OBA taking their time, 18-4. They can be a lot more patient now, up big versus the zone inside to Kayot. Kayot gets around her girl, bucket good.
She was able to get that one step around her hip and get position on that.
Make it 20-4, up 16. Who's that going to be on? That's going to be on Cammie. He called it on Cammie. That's her third.
Yeah, that is number 3. It's on the board. Number 3 on Cammie Jenkins.
So she'll.
And that's a minute 18 into the second quarter. And Ashlyn Young is coming in as we would expect.
Ashlyn Young in the game for Cammie, and Cammie will set at least 4 minutes, if not the rest of the half.
If not the rest. That is correct.
Miss rebound. Made the first of 2. Makes it 5-4. We just run the court, make it,
I think she bobbled that catch.
Yep. 25. Your Lady Trojans are up 15. 6:25 mark of the second period. Watching Lady Trojans basketball brought to you by United Reynolds. United Reynolds Enid is 23 with a little short jumper miss, but she gets her own rebound, and then we got a kick.
What I've noticed as we've gone into the second quarter, Coach, is those girls with the height for Garber, they are getting a little bit more aggressive down low, and we are biting on that and getting a few more fouls.
20 checks in. 22 comes out for Garber. A little shorter lineup here for Garber.
Okay, so 20 is Nevaeh Fincher.
There's a steal, Walden. We're going to push it up the court. Run the court, 2-on-1, and nice pass to BB Colby.
She's going to go the line, though. And Zosha Konchalska coming in.
Trailer, draw the foul from the trailer. And BB will go to the line to shoot 2. 6:08 to go here in the first. 2015 Trojans are up. She misses the first. That's 2 fouls each on the team fouls, OBA and Garber.
Zosha in for Carson Jenkins.
So on the court right now for the Lady Trojans is Konchalska, Colby, Kayot, Young, and Walden. Makes the second. 21-5. Pass inside, tipped away, and Conley's going to try to go coast to coast. 20 catches her, makes her run right by. Bucket good. 23-5.
I could imagine, Coach, that as Garber's coaches were watching game film on us, this is exactly what they did not want to happen. We have gotten many opportunities on a fast break. Washington and Island coming in for Fincher and number 11, Wilkerson. I think that was number 11.
And no, Carson checks back in for Konchalska.
Mandy Bell, number 10, I think that was.
Deep 3 by number 22. Nothing but the bottom. Bucket good.
Yeah, that's going to be Leah Washington on that 3.
Nice shot. Makes it 23-8.
Yes, that was a very nice shot.
Still in the zone, though, for inside to Carson, and she doesn't get turned fully around, misses a shot. They get the rebound. I'd like to see her drop step there, get squared up, make them foul her more obviously.
They're going to get aggressive with her for sure.
You want to try to get square.
Take advantage of that.
You want to nice steal by Walden and save. You want to get square to the basket, not stay sideways. Deep 3, Kayot, bucket good.
Nailed it. Has she missed, Coach? She's missed 1 3. And that will be.
No, she hasn't missed a 3. She just missed
one shot.
One shot.
That's at least her third 3 of the evening.
That's it. That is her third. But to the rim, miss. Rebound Garber. 26-8. Lady Trojans up big here. 4:10 to go here in the first. Inside to 15. Around Carson.
Good
miss.
Defense.
Rebound Carson. Then knocked away. Now we're going to get tied up.
Going to be our ball.
Going to be OBA's ball at the 4:02 mark of the second period here, first half. Your Lady Trojans up 18 over Garber in the regional championship game. Oh, Carson turned down the layup.
Yes.
burn some time off the clock. Maybe is the direction. Garber pressuring the ball.
Nice floater.
Walden with the floater from the free throw line.
And the lead is now 20, Coach.
That was pretty, and ever since up 20, 3:20 to go here in the first. I'm going to have to be honest with you, Coach. There's many ways I thought this game might go early, and this was not one of them.
This was not on your list of possibilities. I agree.
Well, a bucket right there by number 25 for Garber.
Number 25, that's Olivia Schmidt. I believe that's her first basket of the evening.
Makes it 10. Get Garber into double digits. 28-10, and Young travels. So about 2:40 here to go in 2:49. Don't need to get sloppy now here.
And with an 18-point lead, Coach, and 2:49 remaining, do you expect Cammie to even come back in
No,
this half?
No, I do not. Quick jumper by 11, lefty, miss, rebound Garber. She traveled, yep, yeah, she did.
Good battle down low for that rebound, and Washington came out with it. I'm
Full
saying
court
her
pressure.
name a lot tonight, Coach.
She's a player. Full court pressure by Garber. Still their zone pressure. Hasn't given the Lady Trojans much trouble. Conley almost double dribbles through it, then does a pull-up jumper miss, rebound Washington. Washington's going to bring it down also. 2:15 to go here in the first half, 28-10. Lady Trojans 8-18, and Washington just takes the contested jumper, bucket good.
That's tough. That was pretty. That was a great shot.
Yeah.
We don't want to give her many of those.
Watching Lady Trojans basketball, folks, here in the regional championship. There's a deep three by Walden. Bucket good.
Cow.
We're hot on the threes, Coach. I'm pretty sure we are 5 for 7.
Yes.
5 for 7.
Yes.
Okay, BB's missed one. Conley's missed one. Okay, Conley's hit 3. BB's hit 1. Now
Right.
she's hit 1. Oh, there's
And
a 3 answered
that's
by
Leah Washington.
31-15. Still at 16. 1:20 to go here in the first. 1:20 in the first. Conley, wide open 3 from the corner, off. Make it 5 for 8 now, and that's going to be a foul on Young. It's going to be her second, team third. Check that, team 4. Ashlyn Young second, team 4. So for both teams, we could get a little foul issues in the fourth at the pace it's going. 31-15, 1 minute to go here before halftime. Your Lady Trojans up 31-15. Garber working hard to get it inside, and the Lady Trojans working hard on their defense to work around the post player and to provide help to prevent that.
Yeah.
Going to be Garber's inbound underneath their goal. Oh, that was too easy.
Way too easy.
Bucket good. Good screen, obviously. Makes it 17. 31-17.
Our 20-point lead has dwindled to 14 now.
Garber's not going to quit, that's for sure. They're going to fight. They're a good team. That's going to be a foul on 11. I think that was a frustration foul. It's going to be team 3, her second.
Okay,
so as I mentioned earlier, both teams could be at the pace things are going, because both teams are going to end up with about 8 to 10 fouls for the half.
Zosha Konchalska to the scores
Walden
table.
for a quick 3 off the mark, rebound BB.
Nice.
28 seconds now. Coach Roth wants one shot. We're going to wait, run whichever play he called. We want to run here for the last shot. Young, I don't think that was it, but boom! It's good!
We will put it on the scoreboard anyway.
I can tell by Coach's reaction that was not the one play he had just signaled, But Ashlyn Young's like, Coach, I'm wide open. I got to take this.
A frown with the ball in the air and a smile when it went through.
And that's the end of the first half, folks, with your Lady Trojans leading the Lady Wolverines from Garber 34-17 at the half here in the regional championship game. As the cheerleaders take the court, we want to give them a quick shout out with your Lady Trojans winning 34-17, brought to you by United Reynolds. United Reynolds Enid making live stream happen as the cheerleaders get the crowd fired up at the halftime.
Okay, we have Carly Fournier and Sammy Stromer. We have the sophomores, Myra Uceda, Emily Pendleton, Savannah Schultz, and Gracie Westfall, and the freshmen Micah Wilson, Riley Tucker, and Maddie Weatherford.
Coached by Miss Hannah Mans and Miss Samantha Cheatham. Thanks, ladies, doing a great job.
And Miss Pendleton is getting our stats as we speak.
All right, we'll get you some stats, folks, here. Back. Thanks for watching and listening tonight to Lady Trojans basketball on obatrojans.tv and at the Squirtle app with Coach Hofen, IT guru, and Coach Cheatham bringing it to you. Sponsored by United Reynolds. United Reynolds Enid making playoff live stream happen. I also want to thank Jansen's GMC, Clint and the boys for making live stream happen all year long for OBA Athletics. And also Jeff Eaton State Farm, founding sponsor of OBA live stream 3 years ago. So your Lady Trojans are up 34-17 here at halftime, folks, and we come out hot. We missed a couple of threes there at the end, I believe, to have us finish 5 and 9 from the field as Miss Pendleton comes through with the stats. And holy cow, I'm going to rattle here a little bit more till I can.
You're getting serious now.
You know, holy cow. All right. So here's your stats, folks, from the first half. You have Walden with 5. Colby with 7. No, 7, 8, 9. They put the free throws underneath. 9.
Okay.
Colby with 9. Kayot with 9. 13. 3 threes. Ashlyn Young with a 3. And Carson Jenkins with 3. A bucket and 2 free throws. You also have Carson with 1 foul. Ashlyn Young with 2. Cammie Jenkins with 3. Konchowska with 1. So there's your foul. So Young and Cammie are the ones we got to watch out for in the early second half. Thank you, Miss Pendleton. Oh,
do you want Garber's stats?
let me since I know they are maybe listening more than normal, I'll give it recognition on Garber's stats. And here we go. I have Wilkerson, number 11, for 2. Eland.
I've been pronouncing it Island.
Island, number 15, has 1. Washington, 10. 2 threes with that, has 10. And Schmidt with 4. And looks like all starters have 1 foul for Garber, with Wilkerson having 2. There's your stats for Garber. Also, I would note Garber had 4 in the first and 13 in the second. So the second, the first half really hurt them. You're looking at it from Garber's perspective. Thank you, Miss Pendleton, for making those stats happen. All right, folks. You've been watching in the regional championship here, your Lady Trojans against the Lady Wolverines from Garber, and they're up 34-17. Be sure to check us out on social media, OBA Athletics, Twitter and Instagram, Oklahoma Bible Academy on Facebook, or just at the website at oklahomabible.com. Miss Fitch puts a lot of good information out there. Be sure to check it out. Also, the app, OBA fans and community, be sure to download the app at the App Store. One-stop questions answered for all your questions on the app. Spring sports coming up. Want to also give a shout-out to Spud Week. Spud Week is next week, though we're out of school on Monday. Spud Week starting next week. Lots of activities going on. Be sure to come out for the dinners and watch your kiddos in the crazy activities. Spud Week.
And with no school on Monday, this might be the last opportunity to give a shout out for Monday's activities. So is it
basketball?
Basketball.
3-on-3 basketball. Dinner's at 5. 3-on-3 basketball starts at 5:30. Be sure to check it out. All right, we're going to take a break. We need a breather, folks. We got 4.5 minutes before halftime is over. The IT guru, Coach Hofen, and myself, we're going to take a breather here. We'll be right back here in a little bit. You're watching Lady Trojans basketball in the championship of the regionals to advance to area, and they're up 34-17 at half. As the Lady Trojans come back out on the court to warm up at the 4-minute mark, you hear the crowd starting to get fired up. We're going to take a break. You're watching Lady Trojans basketball, brought to you by United Rentals on OBATrojans.tv. We'll be right back. And welcome back, folks, to Okarche and the regional championship game of the girls with your Lady Trojans up 34-17 versus the Lady Wolverines from Garber. And I'm going to tell you, Coach, watching body language and warm-up, and I may see that more than the average person because I'm kind of passionate about it, talk to kids about it all the time, especially athletes and whatever, your body language and bringing energy and Garber didn't seem to have real good energy during the warm-up. So
Okay.
I think we may have stunned them with as well as we shot here in the first half. It's going to be interesting to see the adjustments. And there's a nice play miss, and then rebound missed by Garber. We end up with, so they got 2 shots at it right
two
there.
opportunities.
Called the travel. I thought she got rid of it before but it's all right. I couldn't tell there either because it was it looked like they were trying to trap, but I couldn't tell if Garber was maybe going to try to play a little more man-to-man this half. Again, inside 15, tipped away. 22 thinks about the 3. Washington turns it down. And bucket good. Levin just takes it to the rim, and Cammie was playing, looked like to me she was playing a little bit less aggressive than I'm sure she was because of 3 fouls. Now,
yeah, that's definitely in her head.
She's left-handed, so you got to overplay that left hand from the start. Makes it 19, 34-19. OBA up, 6:40 to go here. Garber stays in their 2-3 zone. They do extend it out, put a little pressure on the basketball. Again, they're working hard to pressure the basketball. OBA taking their time. I like it. There's a open 3 by Jenkins. Front rim, though. Miss, and they're going to push it up the court quick and decide to slow it up. 6 minutes to go here in the second half. Start of the third. Each team with a bucket. Short jumper, off, rebound Carson. OBA, we're going to push it. Coach Roth wanting to push the ball up the court. Tried to force that, and that's going to end up as a, looked like we were wanting a walk there. Guess he didn't think I don't know. Good bucket there, makes it 21. Cuts it to 12-13.
20-point lead is now 13, so not quite halfway through the third quarter.
And Conley inside, tries to throw it over to Carson, and it looked like it jammed her thumb or jammed her finger by how she winced. And Coach Roth wants a timeout. Timeout on the court. Good timeout, Coach Roth, at the 5-minute mark. Been outscored, I believe, 6-2, and turned the ball over once. So a little sloppy, not as crisp coming out of halftime. Your Lady Trojans still up 34-21. You're watching Lady Trojans basketball in the championship game of the regional at Okarche.
Actually, we've been outscored 4-0. It was 34-17 at the half. And so we're still looking for our first points of the second half.
Okay, my bad. I thought Conley had a bucket. Good call.
So
instead of 6-2, 4-0.
Yeah, we're coming out pretty cold.
Coming out of the timeout. The OBA staying in their man-to-man. Again, you're watching the regional championship from Okarche. Brought to you by United Reynolds. United Reynolds Enid making the playoff live stream happen. Little jumper from the elbow by 15. Miss, rebound 11. And shot, miss, rebound. Oh, Conley goes down hard. And a lot of banging.
Going to get a foul on number 15, Island.
15.
My apologies if I'm mispronouncing that.
That's her second. Team first. That's the first foul of the half on either team.
4:36 remaining.
Again, broadcast brought to you by United Rentals, folks. United Rentals, Enid, making the live stream happen for the playoffs. You see it there on the screen. We appreciate that. Coach Hofen and Coach Cheatham bringing it to you here. And there's Walden off from the corner, miss, rebound.
Oh, that.
Don't let her. And 22 with the rebound, Washington. Don't reach. Washington to the rim. Short, rebound, Kayot. Kayot's going to push it up the court. Dribbles around 2 and
going to get
charge.
Conley on the offensive foul. That is her first.
Yep. I think she got that because she ducked her shoulder.
She was anticipating
got a
the
little
contact
excited.
and braced for it. Yep.
Got a little excited there.
Once again, okay, we're 3.5 remaining in the third quarter, and we're still looking for our first points. Thankfully, Garber's only scored 4.
Yeah.
So it's
struggle.
It's a kind of the struggle bus here in the third quarter.
So what we're doing here in the third, what we've done a few times that we have talked about in the regular season in the first quarter, we've started slow.
Yes.
Multiple times in the regular season. I say multiple times, a handful of times. Ball out there ends up with OBA. 34-21, 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go here in the second. So definitely a slower pace game with less scoring here in the second half. Cammie for a wide open 3.
Great look.
Bucket.
We could tell that was in from here.
First bucket of the half at the 2:38 mark of the third.
Oh, I think number 11, Wilkerson, she created some space with an elbow.
Yeah, you got some feistiness going on there between both 11s. Shot, miss, rebound.
They're getting BB on that foul.
Going to get BB on pushing, fighting for the ball. That's going to be her first, team second.
Okay, Mandy Bell, number 10, and number 20. I think it's Nevaeh Fincher checking in.
21-37. At the 2:15 mark, Garber's ball on the inbound underneath their goal. Good fight through on the screen by BB. Good move by Washington, but misses.
Lillian wants to push it.
Walden gets it, pushes it up, and then says, nah, we'll set it back up. All the way across. Conley, wide open 3. Bucket is good.
Got
Woo!
it.
40-21.
Going to get BB on a warning. I think it's just a warning there.
On hitting the ball?
Yes, hitting the ball. We've seen that a couple times this year for the other team, our opponent, but never seen it for us. Oh, BB.
Good effort right there.
She was right there on the sideline. Had to make a quick decision as she was going out.
Stretched it back to 19, Coach, the lead. With the last 3. Makes it 40-21, 1:33 to go here in the third.
And we're now winning the third quarter 6-4.
You're watching as Washington and
Zosha Konchalska coming in.
Come out for a breather for Garber.
In for Carson.
On the court right now for your Lady Trojans, Konchalska, Walden, Cammie Jenkins, Colby, and Kayot. Nice pass inside and cut to the bucket right there. Good ball movement by the Lady Wolverines. Bucket good, makes it 23. Conley loses the dribble after dribbling around one. Looking to pass, but knocks it off Lady Wolverines. So it's going to be OBA's ball on the inbound.
Did they count that basket?
Did it go in?
It went in. They did count it.
Bucket good. Kay ought to go to the line to complete the three-point play.
Try to make it 20.
I was waiting to see what he called, a block or a charge. I didn't see the bucket go down. She makes the free throw with a little love from the rim.
We're now up by 20, Coach. Ashlyn Young in for Conley.
(43-23), your Lady Trojans up on the court right now for your Lady Trojans. Young, Colby, Walden, Konchowska, and Jenkins. Garber's a good basketball team, Coach. I don't know if they've been down 20 all year. They've played a lot of games like we have and been up 20.
Great shot. Great shot. That's number 20, Fincher.
Contested three. Makes it 26. BB Colby takes it down the baseline. Answers with a hard drive down the baseline for a bucket. Good. She's having a night. 45-26. 6 seconds to go. Pass inside, bucket good. Trading bucket for bucket, and that's the end of the third period. Your Lady Trojans up 45-28 at the end of the third. Heck of a ball game, though. Still going back and forth as the cheerleaders take the court to get the crowd fired up. We'll give them one more shout out, Coach, while we got the time here.
Okay, we have our seniors, Carly Fournier and Sammy Stromer. We have our sophomores, Savannah Schultz, Emily Pendleton, Myra Uceda, and Gracie Westfall. And we can't forget our freshmen, Riley Tucker, Michael Wilson, and Maddie Weatherford. Coached by Hannah Manns and Samantha Cheatham.
All right, I got a listing from Colorado. Coach Ford and the in-laws, Kuykendall's listening from Colorado. Thanks for giving us the shout-out. Now, they might be colder there than it is here, unlike Arizona.
Yeah.
Pretty chilly today. You know, it's supposed to be in the 60s and sunny all week long next week.
I'm looking forward to it.
With baseball practice started,
yes,
I'm
track
fired
practice
up. Nice
starting.
pass. BB Colby to Carson Jenkins. Bucket good.
Back to a 19-point lead for the Lady Trojans.
47-28, 7:38 here early. We just got to keep working.
That's going to be out on the Lady Wolverines. OBA basketball. Nice pass.
Oh,
Cammie
bucket
Jenkins.
good.
I think that was from Cammie.
Makes it 49-28.
Got it to BB Colby under the basket. Great pass.
21, biggest lead of the night. And there's a bucket by Garber. I might have just got the best shout out I need to do to my grandson, who I got a text that said, Riot is listening. So
you don't need any other shout outs from anyone else. That one is enough.
He's hanging out with Grammy tonight.
Okay, number 10, Mandy Bell, and number 23, let's see if I can find her here, Kaylin Bond, checking in.
Jumper in the lane by Kayot, good, makes it 51. So just trading buckets kind of here right now, back and forth.
And we'll take it.
Yeah, both teams loosening up defense, or at least OBA a little bit.
That's going to be 4 on Cammie.
That's not a good 4. That's not a good 4th foul.
And this definitely isn't a time to let your guard down on that kind of defensive play. I mean, there's many games coming and good practice.
Deep 3 by Washington off the back rim. Rebound Conley, then gets
it's going to be a reach.
Then gets fouled.
That's going to be on Bond, who just came in.
That's going to be their team
less than a minute
second.
ago.
Just her first.
Okay, Ashlyn Young in for Cammie Jenkins, who has 4 fouls. So Kayot, Walden, Carson Jenkins, Colby, and Young.
Kayot in the lane, off the rim, rebound Garber. 51-30, 6:11 to go here in the ball game. You're watching Lady Trojans basketball. There's a quick shot by 11, off, rebound Walden. Garber full court pressure. Walden just going to keep dribbling it. Now they clear out and tries to feed it. Gets tipped, ends up in Kayot's hands. Good ball movement. BB Colby with a good shot. Rebound Young, the smallest player. Big 3 from Young and off the rim. Give her a shout out on that rebound. She's the smallest one on the court down there fighting. And shot missed, but rebound 15, puts the stick back in good. Makes it 32 for Garber at the 5:32 mark. Pass all the way down the court. BB Colby strong to the rim. Bucket good. Layup BB Colby. BB Colby and Conley both have big points tonight. I don't have them in front of us. I'll get them back. I'll get them to you, but definitely leading scorers. 53-32 for the Lady Trojans, and that's going to be a foul on Walden. You're watching Lady Trojans basketball in the regional championship, folks. Brought to you by United Rentals. United Rentals Enid making playoff live stream happen. Also want to thank Jansen GMC, and Eaton State Farm for making OBA Athletics live stream happen all year long. And also Coach Hofen, IT guru, all things computer, along with Miss Pendleton tonight. We've had Mr. Barney some on the camera also. We'll be bringing the area to you from Woodward.
Yes, we will.
Next Friday, and I'm pretty sure that is a 6 o'clock. That's a 6 o'clock game.
I think I looked it up.
6 o'clock Friday.
I can go ahead and look it up. I think I have it loaded somewhere already on my phone.
And BB strong to the rack, gets it blocked. Stay with OBA.
Okay, so if these results stand
Bucket
tonight,
good, makes it 55,
and we become the regional champion of bracket A, the winners bracket champion of the A bracket, I guess.
Deep
I should
3
say.
by number 20, off, rebound, OBA. Pushing it up the court, Kayot drives the baseline, kicks to Carson to BB. BB, bucket good.
Then we would be champion of Region A at Woodward, Game 4, Friday, 6 p.m.
Friday at 6. We'll be there.
And
Yep.
The winner does it advance to state.
Oh, we don't have to play another one. You were right.
So
what you're saying.
If we win this game, we'd be one victory away from state.
My apologies, Coach.
The area tournament's weird on how it's set up with all the – because at that point there's several you're –
Quick baseline jumper by Carson Jenkins. Bucket good. 59-32. Lady Trojans.
It's just odd how the regional tournament's set up.
The 27. Washington strong to the rim, gets fouled by B.B. Colby. Nope, that's going to call it on Walden. It's going to be Walden's second, team third. (32), they get 33. Makes the first, 59-33. One win away from returning to the state championship, might I add. Folks, Coach Roth doing a great job. Coach Kayott as assistant.
And with no seniors.
Coach Mishofen, coach in the middle school.
The real Coach Hofen.
Doing a good job. Quality job. Walden to the rim. Takes a layup, bucket good. Makes it 61. Under 3 minutes now, folks. Under 3 minutes. Inside to B.B. Colby.
Nice
no-look pass. Nice no-look pass, B.B. Colby. Bucket good. Doesn't get any prettier than that, folks.
No,
Mark the time
great.
right there. Rewind that one. 63-34. Bucket. There's a three.
That was deep.
For the Garber Lady Wolverines. Makes it 37. Conley's going to try to answer with her own. Miss. Rebound, BB. BB steps out of bounds. She got hammered, got pushed out of bounds. But not wanting to... 63-27. And, Coach, this is a fast-paced game. It's only 7:05.
Wow.
Foul away from the ball on Garber on the push-off. Under 2 minutes now, folks. Under 2 minutes. Your Lady Trojans up big here. Going to win the regional championship. Don't know when the last time we've won the regional championship for the Lady Trojans. As BB gets fouled, she'll go to the line. But I know we haven't in the last 7 years since I've been there.
Because we were losers bracket last year.
Yeah, and I know we haven't in a while. Matter of fact, Mr. Wilkins asked me that question yesterday, and I didn't catch Coach Ford. He is the on-site along with his spouse and OBA alumni, Casey Ford. She, if you're listening still, give me a ballpark estimate. When's the last time we won the regional championship with the Lady Trojans?
Shout out to the Eharts. They're listening in tonight.
Awesome. On the farm. Sure you check those chickens and pigs. It's an inside joke. Walden with the runner. Miss. Gets her own rebound. Puts it right back up and misses again. Rebound Garber. 120-63. And layup Washington. Good. Makes it 39.
Oh, wrong team.
Garber still playing hard. Give them credit. Playing hard to the end. What day? What's it? Oh, we got 5. She's got 5, and Coach gets 20 seconds to put a sub in.
Okay, that's Island.
So 15 fouls out for Garber at the 104 mark of the ball game.
And
all right, I knew Miss Ford would come through. She's believing it's been since 2006.
Oh, you know who else is watching, Coach?
Who?
The Maxwells from Edmond.
The Maxwells, Coach Maxwell. Appreciate you watching and listening in.
Quite the viewer base tonight.
Colorado to Arizona to Edmond.
A lot of people wanting to
And
endure
OKC.
some bad commentary.
And OKC, riots in OKC. So that, we're going to just stall it out here.
What people put up with to watch some great basketball.
And the OBA crowd starting to go wild at 30 seconds as they're going to bring home the regional championship for the first time in over a decade. And one win away from another appearance to the state tournament. Your Lady Trojans, folks, are going to win 64-39. Your Lady Trojans win the regional championship and advance to play Friday night in the area at 6 for a trip to the big dance. We're going to wait around here for the trophy presentation. Coach Roth and the Lady Trojans winning the regional championship. Superintendent of Okarche. The Lady Trojans with the W.
And I just want to remind everyone, regional champions with not one senior on the court, Coach. These girls are juniors and sophomores for the most part.
And they're getting over in front of the student section just like they did the other night and get a great picture. And I don't know, I'm so pumped up, Coach, I don't know what to say.
Oh, man.
I'm just enjoying watching these kids celebrate.
That's exactly right.
Getting a great picture in front of the student section, great turnout, great bunch of fans. Your Lady Trojans, regional champions. Congratulations, Coach Roth. Great job, assisted by Coach Kayot. And your Lady Trojans will be advancing and going to the regional tournament for the first as a regional champion, going to the area tournament and one win away from the big dance and an opportunity to go to state.
Yes.
Don't get any better than that, does it?
Very exciting, Coach.
We're going to be there.
You betcha we will be
Be
there.
sure to tune in and listen, folks, because we will be there. Brought to you by United Reynolds. United Reynolds Enid, making live stream happen. Your Lady Trojans win big, 64-39, and bring home the regional championship. Be sure to check us out on social media, all things social media, OBA Athletics, Twitter and Instagram, Oklahoma Bible Academy on Facebook, and OklahomaBible.com. Also, remember, we're out of school on Monday. Hip, hip, hooray, but Spud Week starts. Spud Week next week, and we'll have it on Monday night. Come out and check it out and support Spud Week. On behalf of Miss Pendleton on the camera, all things IT, Coach Hofen and Coach Cheatham, thanks for watching and listening tonight. We're going to get out of here. Your Lady Trojans are regional champions, 64-39 area next Friday, one win away from the state tournament. We'll see you there.